Good morning, guys. It's me, Pooh Bear 253 here. And as you can see, I have little Uriana in my lap. I woke up this morning a little early and had my morning routine with hubby and ate breakfast with him. And I got my workout clothes on, and I have 3 hours before I need to be at the gym. And I figured I'd come to you guys with an informative video. So, as you guys all know, I have recently restuffed all of my reborn babies with the cluster stuff. And I love it. And I've noticed a lot of people, well, not a lot, but a few people have been, interested in the cluster stuff and possibly wanting to restuff their babies with the cluster stuff. And I just wanted to do a little versus video comparing the Poly-fil with the cluster stuff. So you can see in front of you to the left we have the Poly-fil. You can see its characteristics is kind of lumpy. It stays together. And then on the right we have the cluster stuff that, it kind of does is it has little individual fibers that cluster together, which I guess that's how they got cluster stuff. So I'm just going to kind of go through my opinion and the pros and cons for me of what I've come across with the items. Okay, but I think it pretty much weighs itself out. I mean, the pros and cons kind of equal out, so it's like basically whatever you want to get. All right, so with the clusters, with the Poly-fil, to me, if you want to stuff your babies, you might get some lumps and plumps, and you may, like I say, you can get your Poly-fil and, separate it like that. Like over time, it may start to reshape and do its own thing. Because me, I like to stuff my babies and make like a little hole and put their weight in the middle of the stuffing so that when I touch them, I just feel the soft stuffing and not the fine glass beads or the poly pellets in them. I don't like the feeling of touching that. So I've noticed over time, like I could feel the Poly-fil. I mean, I could feel the I could feel the fine glass beads or the what those other things are called. What did I just say? Poly pellets. I could feel them in certain spots on their back or something after a while. With you handling them and the cluster stuff the Poly-fil kind of moving around. So, like I said, I can't really speak on the cluster stuff as of yet because whether it's going to move around and shift around or will I still be able to, will it still be okay and everything with my babies and, it's kind of keep its shape and things. So I don't really have an opinion on that as of yet. But I guess for right now, the cluster stuff, the Poly-fil kind of loses a point on that because it kind of can lump up over time and, start to kind of do its own thing. With the cluster stuff, you have the little individual little fibers and everything, and I like the fact that it kind of goes in the babies and it has like air and space in between it, and so it kind of fills in the area and everything, and you don't get the lumps and the clumps, and you still get the softness. Okay, I guess a point in the Poly-fil's favor to me, it has more realistic to it. Like, it's soft, and when you put it together, you stuff it in there, it's firm too. And you can accomplish the same thing with the cluster stuff, but I believe you, well, it's not believe, you will use a lot more of the cluster stuff. But on the other side, I know the cluster stuff was $4.97, and for the same size for Poly-fil, I believe it's like $6 or $7. So I think it kind of weighs. It kind of weighs. You know, it equals up or something like that. Because I know when I did Olivia, I stuffed her really good, and I put her weight in and everything. But like when I pick her up, her middle section is like really like stuffed animal type of thing. It's like really like baby bear, like a baby's teddy bear, like really soft, and it has the more of a characteristic of like a stuffed animal versus a baby. So it all depends on what you're looking for. Now I'll tell you one thing, it makes them uber cuddly. That's for sure. Now, like I said, you have to kind of wait and see what you would prefer. To me, when you cuddle the babies with this, it feels a little bit more like a real baby would feel. And with this, it kind of has more of a characteristic of a stuffed animal. It gives them that really, really soft, cuddly feeling to them. But, you know, that's not really what a baby feels like. You know, when you squeeze a baby's belly, it doesn't puff, you know, like a stuffed animal will. So I guess it kind of depends. And like I said, I think you can achieve the same thing, but you have to put a lot of closer stuff in there. Even when it seems like, oh, that's enough, like you got to really pack it in there to get the more of the firm feeling with your babies. And let's see, was there any other points I wanted to talk about? So it's like in the cluster stuff, point for them is soft. It really gives you that really cuddly feeling. With this, you know, you can get the point. Well, the good part about it is it's soft and both firm. But on the negative side, for the Poly-fil, it lumps and clumps over time. And the negative side for the cluster stuff, you will have to use a lot more of it to get a more firm feel, like a more firm soft. A firm soft. This is like this is firm soft to me. Like I'm trying to get my thoughts together. So like it's really nice and soft to the feel, but it gives me more of the thought of like a soft plushed baby doll or a teddy bear, instead of with this, it gives you that more firm, tighter, you know, midsection to where like a baby would feel a little more tighter, but you still could possibly achieve it with this. You just have to use a lot more. So the negative side of this, you have to use more, which the price difference is, it kind of equals up to the same thing. And the negative side of this one is it lumps and clumps over time. So I just wanted to kind of share what I thought about both of the fibers and just kind of so people can make an informed decision. So it's like, do you want the more firm, soft, that will clump and kind of move around and do its own thing and lump up a little bit over time? And like I said, it's not, like I said, there is absolutely nothing wrong with the Poly-fil. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just like if you look at the cloth body, if you take baby clothes off, you know, it won't look as smooth, you know, in certain spots it may lump. Like I say, if you do a really good job stuffing your baby, you could achieve that with the Poly-fil. Like I say, and here, like I say, you'd have to use a lot more of it to get that firm feeling. Or if you would prefer more of the kind of teddy bear softness that really makes you, because I'm going to tell you the truth, it makes me want to cuddle my babies more, in my opinion. But, you know, if you're wanting to achieve that real baby feel, like a real baby, like, well, like I said, babies, they're soft on the outside, but like if you squeeze their bellies, they're kind of soft, but you know, babies, they got bones and organs and all that stuff in there, so they're not gonna just squish like that, you know. So, but like I said, they'll squish like that with this too. It's all in what you want to do. Hey, whatever, I don't know. Like I said, I love the cluster stuff. I have not come up with anything that I don't like about it as of yet, but like I say, in due time, and we'll check again later. I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, or is there anything else you wanted me to put my opinion on, like if there's anything else you want to ask my opinion about with the cluster stuff and the Poly-fil, you can leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll do a little second part to it if I didn't cover something. But like I say, the price is probably going to equal about the same thing, because you got to use a little bit more of the cluster stuff so that they don't just concave into each other. And Poly-fil gets lumpy and clumpy over time, but it gives you more of the real baby feel to me, in my opinion. But that's it. Alright, talk to you guys later. Have a fabulous Monday morning. Peace. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. And Yuri says, bye-bye, everybody. It's time for me to suck on my thumb now. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.